So I just rented this office. There isn't much in it. There's just 2 desks. There's nothing over here. We're gonna add a couch there and a table as well. But into this video, I want to talk about why I rented this office and how it's been beneficial for me and for my business. So let me sit down over there and let's get straight into it. Okay, so let's get started. The first reason why I got this office was to be able to create boundaries. One of the biggest challenges from working at home is that it can be very hard to distinguish between your personal life and your professional life. When you're working from the same place where you sleep and relax, it can be quite hard to turn off at the end of the day. And this can lead to burnout, stress, and in my personal case, a lack of productivity and work-life balance. I found that when I was working from home, I was associating my relaxing and sleeping place with work. And it was quite difficult to, at the end of the day of work, to relax properly. And by having this dedicated space where I work from, I'm able to create a clear boundary between my work life and my personal life. When I'm here in the office, and even though I've only been here for 5 days, I'm able to fully focus on my work and be more productive. And when I leave the office at the end of the day, I'm able to go home and relax while enjoying my personal life without any of the distractions of work. I do, of course, have to keep in mind that at the end of the day, I'm running a business, that it is a marketplace, and that requires a lot of attention and work. And that, of course, there'll be times where work will impose itself in my personal life, but that's just how it works when you run a business. That being said, this separation has been really helpful both for my personal health and my productivity. I find that I'm able to focus more and do more work when I'm at the office and relax properly when I'm back at home. It's a simple change, but for me, it made a huge difference in both, again, my productivity and my well-being. Now, the next one is eliminating distractions, and this is a big one for me. I was working from my parents' basement. I live with my 2 parents and my 2 siblings, so it's quite hard to eliminate distractions. There's always something going on. And with the pandemic throughout the last 2 years, everyone works from home, so it's quite hard, and there's even more distractions every single day. It's easy to get pulled away from work and lose focus, which is quite frustrating when you have to focus on a task for a long period of time. If outside distractions are constantly breaking your focus, it's very, very hard to get any type of productive work done, at least for myself. And that's why so far this office has been very beneficial to increase my focus. When I'm here at the office, I'm able to tune out every single distraction, just put my head down and get to work. Essentially, I'm able to do more faster, which is the perfect combo for anyone building a business. Now, creating a routine. This one is a big one for me, and it's another benefit that having this office brings into my life. For myself, having a routine is crucial in every single part of my life. And since I got this office, my routine is very simple and super straightforward. Essentially, I get up, I go to the gym, I go to the sauna after the gym, I take a shower in the gym, which is great because I get ready so much faster. Then I go to the office and it's rinse and repeat every single day. Also, the commute from where I live to the gym is 2 minutes, and from the gym to the office is 5 minutes, which of course was one of the main reasons why I chose this location, because it allows me to not lose any time or virtually any time in commuting to work or to the gym, which of course is always a great thing. And so having this routine where I essentially wake up, go to the gym to work on myself, then go to the office to work on the business, and then go back home to relax has been very, very helpful. And I think this office has played a big part in that regard. In regards to working with someone, as some of you might know, I have not built Vettted alone. Afonso, who's the software engineer and developer of Vettted, has been an integral part in every single step of the process. He's made some appearances here in the channel, so you might know who he is. And yes, working remote is great, but nothing beats working alongside someone, which is why Afonso's desk is right behind me, and we need to still figure out the layout of the office. Again, we're missing a lot of furniture, but yeah. This is his desk right here. And when you're working with someone to achieve the same goal, which is grow Vettted, it's really important, at least for me and for him, to work together in the same place. Also, Afonso isn't just a business partner, he's a friend. So it's always good to be able to sit down with a friend and get to work. The most important thing though of working in person with someone else is it's way easier to bounce off ideas off of each other. There's no Zoom calls, there's no Slack messages. I can just turn around and talk to him, he can do the same. So it's quite easy, very effective, and we both like that very, very much. The final one is content creation. Again, I know I said this in every single one of these topics, but this is a big one. I truly believe that in today's world, if you're not producing content for your business, you're gonna get left behind. Attention is now a currency, and it has been for the last couple of years. Content is king now more than ever, and one of my personal goals for 2023 is to 10x the amount of content I produced last year. My business only has the success it does because of the content I put out, and I realized that, so it only made sense to produce more content this year, and for that I felt like I needed a dedicated space such as this office right here. And having a dedicated space like this one, even though it's far from complete, there's no proper lighting, proper microphones, it's still yet very crude, it's a great way for me to record videos whenever I feel like it, whenever I want. There's no outside noise, there's essentially no distractions, and I can record content and produce content whenever I feel like it. And this was honestly one of the main reasons why I rented this office. I realized that I needed a space where I could record, where I could have a setup fully built, where I could just hit record and get going. And I'm saying all this while recording from my phone because I could not get the camera to work for some reason. So yeah, I do need to increase the production levels of this, but it'll get done, just bear with me please. And that's essentially it. That's why I got the office. I'm really happy with this. The rent is 410 euros a month, so it's quite good, quite cheap for Lisbon. The office is huge. We've been getting so much done. This week we got so much done. Tomorrow I'll be uploading my founder weekly update where I essentially talk about what we did the past week, so you'll know essentially what we did. So yeah, I'm liking this very much. It was a great decision. I'm really happy with it. I'm just rambling, to be honest. That's it. Thank you so much. Hopefully this was valuable. Like, subscribe, and thank you for following along the journey. We're still very early. We've only been doing this for a year, which is